And it's live. Hey guys, Goggsy here, and welcome back to Matchday Live with Pass the Mic. Today we've been joined by Aaron. How's it going, mate?
I'm the bad, mate. How's yourself?
Absolutely fantastic. Now, I know you're not a fan of cup competitions, but today we've been joined. We are doing Rangers versus Cove Rangers in the second last game of the current round. The draw's already been made today. We'll be talking about the fixtures that will be played in 2 weeks. And, of course, the game that is about to unfold in 10 minutes' time. So, first of all, we'll look at the comments and see if there's anyone saying anything substantial. Hello, Don. Hello once again. Whoever is on the panel and to the viewers, happy Easter. This is going to be a doing from Blair123. Rangers or Cove will pump Celtic. C Major says predictions. We'll get onto that. I think there'll be a goal in the first half at least. Hi guys, how you doing? 5-0 Rangers, 4-0 Rangers. Hello, Adam 1967. And Joseph's asking, Aaron, how are you doing, mate?
Away from football, I'm fantastic, but in terms of a certain team that I follow, I honestly couldn't look care less. The season's over.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and
this lot are doing substantially better, in fairness. Big game on Tuesday night.
Edinburgh City were unlucky not to prevail against Forth Athletic.
Oh, I mean, last kick of the ball to make it 2-2 for them, and penalties are a lottery. It's just it's unfortunate to go out, but we gave a very good account of ourselves against high league opposition. Granted, the team who are bottom of the higher league, but it's still league one opposition nonetheless, and it was encouraging to see the team play as a unit because that was if you're counting in 90 minutes, we're still undefeated under Gary Naismith. If you're discounting the whole penalty shootout thing, I sound like Ian Carthy here moving the goalposts, but all things aside, it was an encouraging performance, and if your centre back scoring overhead kicks, it's not too bad, is it? So I'm just looking forward to Tuesday now.
Absolutely. I did see Adam Livingston and Brock Watson are playing. Speaking of starting lineups, let's just get into it. So for Rangers, they've got McLaughlin, Patterson, Goldson, Hillander, Bassey, Davis, Kamara, Arfield, Wright, Roof, and Defoe. And for Cove, oh wait, we've got Cam in. Hello there.
Hello.
How long you been waiting?
No, just the other now.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay.
It's all right.
Cammy meet Aaron meet Cammy. We're doing a lot of that on stream.
All right.
And for the Cove Rangers starting 11, they've got Mackenzie in goal, Scully, Scott Ross, Watson, Megginson, Masson, Higgins, Livingston, Graham, Smith, and Fivey. Quite a few or has-beens in the Cove Rangers starting 11. It's quite interesting to see. Hello, Cod, how's it going, mate? As a Celtic fan, would be jokes if Rangers got beat tonight, but obviously, absolutely no chance. Kind of don't want Cove to beat them, so that Celtic can hopefully beat them. Okay, so how's it going, Cammy? How are you feeling ahead of the next round?
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, it's going to be quite decent, I think. It's some good ties in there, minus our one. I think this result here could be a decider for obviously a big game, obviously.
And more riots in Glasgow.
Aye, yeah, something like that anyway. I've got a funny feeling that maybe tomorrow's night's game as well could be an interesting one to see whoever wins in them two. Just any game that's been getting played in the next few weeks is going to be massive. I think in the league positions for the championship playoffs, then you go to the cup games, so there's so much to play for. It just means some teams might have more momentum than others, and it might be a stage of Queen of the South might go on this mad run like they are now anyway. Unfortunately, beating Aaron's team Hearts, of course.
Don't mention
it. Sorry, I've already got Fraser and Ross, so it's Hearts' turn, unfortunately.
Delightful.
Yes, it has indeed been an action-packed weekend so far on the channel. All right, Chris is Morton TV. How's it going? Please be easy on us this time.
I saw a tweet from a certain Mr. McFarlane detailing the score lines of Morton's last 3 visits to Fir Park. I'm pretty sure using like 9-0 in aggregate or something stupid like that.
The last 3 visits for Morton at Fir Park have ended in 6-0 to Motherwell, 4-0 to Motherwell and 4-0 to Motherwell.
So a lot more than what I was
A
thinking.
lot more than that, yes. I've certainly enjoyed playing. Like I said in the stream before, I would love us to get Morton because of our current record against Morton is fantastic. And I think Ricky Lammy played in one of the games as well. For Morton.
Is that like the ultimate insult?
Is that when he was actually half decent now?
Maybe. But it's going to be a good game, I'm pretty sure. I hope, anyway. I saw Villa pulled it back, 1-3-1. Good result. This is the first stream that Aaron Fraser is 18 and over. Yes, welcome to the big boys club, Aaron.
Oh, I fucking feel old, man.
Sad. Just turned 18 on the 24th of March, so...
Congratulations. Welcome to the hell of life coming up. So, yeah.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm still on the fruit juice tonight. I couldn't be asked. I'm recovering today. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm on the
famous,
vitamin K. So
famous tea on the go as well.
Can't beat the Ribena. Can't beat
Chris
it.
isn't that bothered. They need to focus on staying in the league. Well, so do we. But,
I mean, you also literally play Robbie Muirhead up front, so.
But now the fact that Rangers have been drawn with Celtic, should they beat Cove tonight, it opens the cup up.
And once again, for the second time this season, Hearts cannot capitalise on the lack of the old firm because they got put out by a part-time outfit twice in the same season. No, I'm not bitter.
Yeah, Edward was shocked when he was playing. Okay, cool. So I'm going to go to you guys for your predictions. We've had a few in the comments already, so if you've not commented what you think the score is going to be, feel free. I'll read it out. But Aaron, what's the score going to be between Rangers and Cove?
5-0 Rangers.
You think it'll stop at 5?
Aye, they'll whack a few goals and take their feet off the gas. But I reckon Defoe's going to score today.
And Cammy, what do you think?
Why not? I'm just go 1-0 Cove. Why not?
Yes!
I'm not so sure it might happen, but like, why not? Like, anything can happen. I think we spoke about it earlier on in the first stream that the fact Rangers know that they've got Celtic awaiting them in the next round, is it going to play a part in Cove's favour in the sense of, are they going to kind of like go for it, you know? And you've seen Rangers in the past that when they played against Livy, it took them 87th minute to get a winner. It took them, I think it's the St game for the League Cup. They lost in the last minute after scoring a last minute goal, you know? So, yeah, why not? It's at Ibrox, there's no fans. Why not? Playing well for Cove as well, though. They've been well for the last 2 seasons.
Aye, I require no reminder. My first ever trip to Cove was their first ever SPFL game against my lot, and then we got beat 5-0. So it was an excellent baptism. I've also, since that day, developed a deep hatred for Mitch Megginson because he gave us the Vickies when he got subbed off because we gave him abuse all game. So I don't like him. I don't like Cove, but with that being said, I can't see them overcoming Rangers tonight. They're simply too strong. Although, as Lee Barrett's saying, and as I found out, it's the Scottish Cup and anything can happen.
Yeah, absolutely. You found it in the
that's my mentality anyway.
What's that?
That's my mentality anyway. It's the Scottish Cup, anything can happen.
Here we have the Cove Rangers players coming out of the tunnel. I genuinely...
Yeah, teams are coming out for me as
Connor
well.
Smith. Go on, Connor. Make a name for yourself, son.
I genuinely haven't hoped for a shock more than
in your life
right now. I'd love to see the
former Hearts man John McLaughlin. What a keeper.
Edward McLean says 100% kind of buzzing. We got them a record in the cup as mad confident for once. Chris says that Aaron, you better beat Alloa on Friday.
I mean, I'm pretty sure if we beat them, they get relegated. which means they are safe for another week. Yeah,
Really?
if we beat Alloa, they're relegated. However,
I
it's
didn't think they were
Hearts,
doing that.
so
That must have been
that
this one.
means that they're going to be safe for another week because Hearts don't win games.
Aye.
I've now got Simply the Best stuck in my head again. I just finished getting out for the last time I watched the Rangers game.
I thought they only played that when they were playing against Motherwell, but okay.
What, Simply the Best? They play every single game.
I'm kidding on.
Aye. Yeah. There wasn't some players in that Cove team, by the way. I'm quite shocked in a sense. You know, Fivey, Higgins. Is it Higgins that used to play for Queen of South in that? Am I correct?
I think it might
Is
be.
it Chris Higgins?
As I said, Connor Smith, left wing. Also, Paul Hartley. Oof. That was,
You know,
it was
and you've
Paul
got
Hartley
Mitch Megison up front.
15 years ago, actually.
Mitch Megison's a guy that I remember at Dumbarton. Every time he played Dumbarton, man, fucking scored against us. Every game. You know? It's a bit like Morelos. You know? It's like every single time Morelos plays any team, you think, oh, he's going to score. He's going to score. He's going to score.
Can folk please stop asking this question, honestly? God's sake. What?
If
Is why is kickoff getting retaken?
I have no idea.
It's playing for me.
There we go. So, what minute or what time are you on?
I am in.
I mean, it's not even
Well,
saying for me
there's
yet.
no scoreboard.
I'm at
So-
30 seconds.
I'm on 20 seconds.
I'm on 20 seconds.
Joseph said,
I'm watching it. Oh,
question to Aaron, what was your first drink when you turned 18?
Pint of dark fruits.
Standard.
Aye. The usual.
Martin Robertson says he's 42.
fuck's sake, man.
All right, Cougars, how's it going, mate?
Oh, he's on
Lee
42
Barrett,
seconds.
Livingston are Aberdeen.
Oh, right. Right.
He had me thinking there as well, to be honest. Interesting, I think that a goal kick there. Humptree at the park.
I think Cove have done well so far to keep Rangers out.
Very high line.
It's only
as you
1
can
minute and
probably
15
see.
seconds in.
I know.
They're playing a very, very, very high line, though.
Yeah. That could be
Which,
dangerous.
in a sense, is the only way to keep them, though. Because if you're just going to sit back, that's going to just mean 10 players, technically, in your half. You know? So, what they're trying to do, Christ, they're playing from the back in the box. Fucking hell, watching Barcelona here or something. So, yeah, I think the way he's probably playing, Paul Hartley's no dummy, you know? And I think this could be a challenge. As I say, I think it could be quite a challenge for Rangers, you know? Like, they've played a lot of games. Cove have had a big break. It swings and roundabouts, in my opinion.
Joseph Coyle says, because my first drink when I turned 18 was a Steiner of beer with currywurst.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Superb
You'll see it
says,
now.
use our city men right enough, just the Cove.
Where is the funny?
You'll see this now, if you've not already seen it.
Oh, hello. Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like that.
Scott Wright, by the way.
Yeah.
His first start, I believe.
I think he's
I'll tell you what, though.
lost this game.
Yeah, as you're saying as well, this is kind of game that you probably expect him to maybe to step up and show what he's about, you know?
Capable, yeah.
There's been too many players like that over the years that have maybe went to Rangers or Celtic and haven't even Mackay Stevens one of them.
Oh, no.
He is one of the examples, definitely, yeah. Just thought about that now, like, he's done nothing this season, has he, for Motherwell?
It's an absolute hee-haw.
You know, like, I think, again, that agents as well. Like, I've got a thing with agents because I listen to other podcasts about the finances and stuff, and
Yeah.
I just think it's caused the game to go in turmoil in some cases. You know, you've got guys like that. He was 19 when he left. Am I correct? Is he?
I think so. Well, he's a year above me, I think.
He must have been. I'm sure he must have been. Yeah, I'm sure he must have
Might
only
be
been
20.
just about 20 or 21 now. Yeah.
Like,
But no,
he'd be
it's
better
like,
set
that's what
off
I'm trying to say.
getting-
Like, you just
I
do
feel
what
like
Turnbull did. Keep
if
playing,
he'd like
keep playing.
exactly, like 'cause if Hasty like he started like a house on fire at Motherwell, if he'd kicked on and earned his move instead of jumping at the first chance, he'd have done Motherwell better and done himself better. But he just went on loan to some English team, but now he's back where he started on loan. Except this time he's massively out of favour, so he's just made his career go backwards, chasing the money.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, that Bassey's some size of a boy, by the way.
Aye, Bassey's.
Oh my god, he is gigantic.
You see, he's take a throw in there. Holy fuck.
Oh my god, that's the side of a fucking house.
Big buttocks.
Unlucky by Scotty there.
Ooh. He's at least trying something.
You can't. Oh,
I mean, you can. You can.
Nah, I don't have that. I don't have that. Nah, I'm sorry. People say this all the time. This is one thing I stick by. I can't remember who said it right. It says, I'd rather play 600 games in my career than earn £20 million, say. Because if you came from your background of a plumber or a brickie or whatever else, you can go back to that. But you can say to somebody, yeah, I played for somebody top. You know, I played for a top team. Doesn't mean you earn loads of money, but it just means you played for an SPL team like Motherwell. You know? It doesn't get me why you don't want to play.
I can see at the end of your career, right? You can look back and be consistent at a club, and like footballers are on decent money anyway. Like I'd much rather earn a decent wage, like playing for like I don't know Motherwell, for example, than play for Rangers, get loaned out for 5 years, and have a big fat paycheck at the end of it all. Because you look back on goals, memories, trophies, not your bank account statement. The extra wage European football that he's not involved in.
Exactly. Like he's like, I mean, has he played for Rangers in Europe apart from a game against a team in Gibraltar? I don't think so.
Like it's a bit like sorry to like piss on your man Hasty's chips, but like it's just like I don't see how he can take any pride from being. It's just like it's not like I won the 55 or whatever. It was I happened to be under contract at the club at the time, but done nothing to help achieve that. What pride can you get from that? I just don't understand.
Another chance, by the way. You'll see it now. Another chance. Kemar Roof. Sitter. Absolute sitter.
Well worked. Patterson on the right hand side, whips it in.
I wouldn't say it was an absolute sitter.
That's not a sitter.
No, yeah, I understand you came, but what I'm trying to say, like in my perspective, for a guy worth that much in his quality, that's the kind of chance you should relish to finish. Like if that's the foul on the end of that, I'm sorry, that'll be a goal.
Let's see. Nah, it's a very hard chance to finish that.
You think? Am I just being a bit over ambitious for players?
You've been a bit critical of the man with the swinging jaw.
Aye.
The monk says, let's not kid ourselves on. In this day and age, you follow the money. I would do what Charlie Adam did, but return to my boyhood club at 30. You say this now, but if you were in...
I'm sorry, but you come from a background...
Like the whole debate got tiring. Like when it happened, like everyone disliked Jake Hasty for doing what he did because, and that's why everyone still loves David Turnbull, because David Turnbull signed a new deal with the gentleman's agreement that if a bid came in for it, we'd accept it.
Holy fancy footwork!
Yeah.
Oh,
It seems to be.
it's just like, it's not the fact, like, Motherwell fans have nothing against Turnbull because of the manner in which he conducted himself.
No, that was hasty, mate. Not Turnbull.
No, I said you have no issue with Turnbull
Aye.
because of the manner he conducted himself in. Turnbull, right, played for Motherwell week in, week out, got injured, came back from his injury, worked hard, played for the club again, signed a new deal to make Motherwell money. Did they not like pay for like the stand or something?
I think it's going towards equipment.
I quit, like, his move benefited him and it benefited Motherwell. Hastie's was just first chance he got, I'm out of here.
Mm-hmm.
There's a way to do things, and Jake Hastie was just chasing a quick buck.
Yeah.
Yeah, Turnbull
I
had.
understand that. How many players have done that and end up in junior football years ago? There's endless players that I can remember, you know?
Superb says, but wasn't David Turnbull going the same? Yeah, he was, but he didn't because of the injury. And Celtic tried to pull a fast one and get him for free because he was injured. They basically
Surprise.
what Celtic did was they tried to get him on loan with an option to buy. And then we asked the question, well, what happens if he gets injured while he's at Celtic? And they said, well, it's not our problem because he's not our player at the end of the day.
Hit the post.
I've just been given some apple pie and custard. Delightful. Off the beans on toast from Kemar Roof.
Still managed to stay out. Don't know how, like.
The monk says, if you are a plumber and one company is offering you 500 for the week and another company is offering you $1,000, no brainer.
Completely different.
It's not that though. It's a
We've
footballer.
done this already the other night. There is this the same boy that said about Asta for you?
Yes, the stuff about me, like if I got offered a job for Asda, I wouldn't go and work for Asda because it's not my career path that I want to go.
Number one, Paula Tim's knocking about in there.
Let's celebrate that better.
Nah, I don't agree with it. Somebody else said that, like, Stephen Lawless is maybe a good example, most recent for that. Mm-hmm. Guy's 29, 30, went down to Burton. He's probably going to get maybe twice as much money. That's 3-4 times he's on at Livingston. He's probably not going to get much more at Motherwell at the moment than Livingston, in some regards. But he's done what he can at Livingston, so why not make a move to his club he started with? And that's what's happened there, I think. And it's the same with Adam. Charlie Adams loaded, man. The amount of media work and everything else he does, you know. But his wage at Blackpool wasn't a lot, but it was the wage he got when he went to Liverpool was the game changer. He was at Stoke for 6-7 years in the Premier League. So
Gogsy can't even fit his wage slip in the top drawer. Happy Easter Sunday. Happy Easter, Calder. I hope you had lots of Easter eggs and that. Whatever stuff you say on Easter. Aye. I think that's it. Yeah, it's only a matter of time before Rangers score here. Surely.
very weird way of playing here by Cove, by the way. It's fucking pointless, man. Goalie just got the ball. There's two defenders beside him for a pass. And he just kicks the ball to play at the halfway line. You'll see it there now.
The monk says Shanks is on about 5k and got to $250,000 sign on. So if someone down in England wants him, they're going to need to be offering about 10k. That's why Dundee United's had financial trouble this year because they're offering.
Dundee United's in shit, man. They're in the shit big time.
For a player that. I'm sorry, Shanklin's not had the greatest of seasons.
Aye. What's their situation like, Cammy? Do you know about United?
Yeah, I know quite a bit. Well, not a lot, but I know quite a bit ins and outs of what's most recent. I think over 6 years they have lost 6.5 million, and that's just going up and up and up. Obviously, the rumor is that Nicky Clark, Shankland, and McNulty as a top three are meant to be on what he's saying now over $5,000 if you include bonuses a week. So you can kind of they're not on that in their contract now because they all agreed a reduction into their wages for the season. But as soon as next year's season hits, that's it. It's going to go back up to the full wage. So I don't see them in a good position. I think they're probably in a worse position now than they were all them weeks before, all them years before. Sorry.
The monk says, "Trust me, it was a shareholder that paid the money to Shankland." And Flo Cameri, the goat, says that won the Cove. I'm shocked that Cove are having a go. Was expecting him to sit in. They'll sell Shanks and Seagrist, says the monk.
I think Seagrist is one that Celtic maybe should sign. I've said that for about a year now. If you want a goalie that's probably solid, he's your man, I think.
I think
I'd take him any day of the week.
I think he's a type of goalkeeper that, like, he's quite like Fraser Forster in the fact he's big and he's a really good shot stopper.
Yeah, oh man, I can remember playing United, and honestly, like, he was saving them just like it was, I don't know, just too easy, man. It looked too easy for him, and then you got fucking Seagrist in one goal and Robbie McCord in the other, so there's your answer, man. Sorry.
Leo Watson, Dr. McLeod says, let's see the game. You can see the game on Premier Sports.
Wink, wink,
Yes.
nudge, nudge.
Because that's how we're watching the game. We're just a watch-along service, that's all. The alternative commentary. I don't think Celtic will go for Joe Lewis. That's definitely...
He's too old.
Man.
I'm saying that Craig Gordon's still playing. The GOAT.
Joe Lewis 26 as well.
I think he is.
Yeah. Well, he's been about, though. That's what I'm saying. He's had some career, by the way.
He's been good.
I still remember a game, Hearts v Aberdeen at Murrayfield a few seasons ago. It was the best 0-0 I've ever seen. Right, Hearts should have genuinely won about 6 or 7-0, and Lewis has done save after save after save. I'm pretty sure the Hearts fans cut him off the park at the end because he was that good.
Cheers, Joseph.
Love it.
That's over Premier Sports.
I'll tell you what, Cove Rangers, did they get the break of the ball up front here? I've got a fine feeling we're going to have a goal, eh?
All I want is a Connor Smith goal at Ibrox. Hook it to my veins, inject it.
Get my fishing rod out here.
Heard from a good source, Seagrist away to one of the Moscow teams, 2 million plus. I'm assuming that'd be like Dynamo Moscow or something like that.
CSK.
I don't know. I don't think he's away to something like that.
CSKA still have Akinfeev.
He'll be getting on a fair bit now, won't he? Akinfeev.
He'll be like 38 now, I think.
40, I think.
Still, that's like saying some other guys are not good enough, like McGregor and that. So,
very true. Age is just a number. If he can still play, he can still play. Look at Buffon.
Yeah, well, that's a good example. Well, fucking left Juventus. Everyone's thinking, wow, he's going to retire at PSG. Oh no, and then signs for Juventus the season after, man. Yeah,
that was actually that was a financial loophole.
Well, that's what we're going to come on to there. If you listen to the Price of Football podcast, they went into it so much, and they went, it's all about loopholes, money, easy ways of getting money for your agent, and easy money to get for the player for nothing, for doing absolutely nothing. And this is what I'm saying about like guys like, if Dundee United are true what you're saying, they're playing $5,000 a week for Shankland, and you've got Livingston at the other end of the spectrum playing maybe max $2,000 a week on somebody. Maybe, I don't know, but
that's your man. He'll be a bit, won't he?
Yeah, he's probably the biggest earner, I think.
I'm pretty sure.
But if you look at that though, that's what I'm saying.
I'm pretty sure we had Louis Moult on 900 a week.
900 quid? Really?
Yeah.
Is that it?
And
Surely there's high bonuses.
Well, I think at a club of our stature, it's mainly bonus related.
Mm-hmm.
But we offered him like the best deal we possibly could have, which might have been about 3 to 3.5 grand at the time, and he had to turn it down because he needed to move back down south to be with his family.
Yeah, that's something depressing.
Yeah, it's a good point. Like what you're saying about that, I think the wages have went from one extreme to the other in Scottish football the last few years. And what I know about Dundee United is the fact that in the Championship they were offering something ridiculous like £3 a week on certain players, and I'm sorry to say that's not sustainable. So yeah, it's a hard situation to be in when you come to the wages, and I think that's Martindale said it specifically about that. Is it Oba Ali or what his name is? The big centre half. Yeah, Queen of South. I think Martindale summed it up. He went, "Yeah, we've had good chats with the guy, but it doesn't mean it's a done deal. Over the years, we've had pre-contracts with Callum Elliott. He even said it live on BBC Alba. Yeah, I can't wait to go back to Livingston." A week later, he signed a fucking deal with Raith Rovers. So it's, it means nothing, eh?
A week changes a lot in football.
Yeah,
it can be a long time.
Eddie Howe wanted Barkas when he was at Bournemouth.
Barkas is fucking. Oh, didn't he, man? This is what frustrates me about Celtic season. The season they needed to win it, and that was it. Why not go for somebody that's in the league already, that knows the league? Seagrass is maybe a good opportunity. I keep saying this.
With that.
Or simply it's Fraser Foster.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, pay the money for one season.
Like if the 10 is this big holy grail, you should bust a bank to get Fraser Foster. Like I know they're saying, it wasn't like it's the be all and end all of seasons. Like, how much money do they throw at Barkas?
5 million.
5 million quid.
6 million,
surely that gets you Fraser Foster for a season. Surely.
Oh, but then take away a Yeti though. But this is the thing that people said though. Take away Barkas, take away a Yeti. Take away them two. There's your money for Foster if you need to pay the extra money. I'd rather have a keeper that's been there, seen it, done it, won trophies, Champions League, whatever he's done, than have a guy that's coming to another league himself. Yeah. It's just fucking baffling, man.
It's like your man Lennon's playing FM and doesn't kind of about the transfer system. It just throws money at random players.
He's adding them in the team before he even starts the game, aye.
In-game editor. Oh, he looks alright.
Absolutely.
I'm surprised at the lack of goals. It's 21 minutes in and Cove are yet to concede.
Aye, they're doing well.
They are doing well. They're doing good.
Yeah, you know what the thing is. They're not. It's a wee bit of weird. Like they're getting lucky and they're not at the same time. But the way I'm looking at it now, the way they're doing it, you can see every kick off the Rangers player going out for a throw in a corner, or every tackle's just one and no more. So they're doing the right things. They're getting there. But I'm just worried that maybe one of these chances might.
Does Morelos ever look happy? Oh, he's smiling now. He must have heard me. But bloody hell, man. Also, where's his mask? Maybe he's medically exempt. Who knows?
Yeah, exactly.
Comments.
What a shot! Oh,
John Knox says they could have signed Ivan Toney for 10 million instead they got Barkas and a Yeti.
Let's see this then.
Oh, pick that out. There's the fool with the goal.
Oh, boy. See, I told you the fool was going to score. What a finish that is.
Yep. That is just Jermaine Defoe in a nutshell.
Evergreen. He is some player, Jermaine Defoe.
That was.
He's put that boy on his ass and rattled it in for the edge of the area.
Nah, Tony's no coming, man.
Stevie has just commented saying, I had this debate with Stefan last night. With the exception of David Turnbull, Celtic's recruitment has been abysmal.
Yeah.
That's a fantastic strike, that is.
Aye.
That's his 30th goal for the club in only 67 games. That's some return, isn't it, for a player of his age?
Aye, that's a banging return.
I think he's going to be there next season.
I reckon he will be.
I think he's still got
go for it. Another season or two at the top end of the spectrum.
Aye, I reckon he's got another season or two left because they've got Champions League qualifiers. He'd be daft to turn them down at his age.
Yeah, it's the fact it's just the Champions League. It's like we're going back to the kind of playing for a big club, earning decent money.
Defoe's again.
What he's earning down south, you know. But at the same time, he's playing in front of hopefully 50,000 a week at one of the biggest derbies in the world. He's playing in a decent enough league at the moment. There's European football coming up. So,
welcome Stevie to the show. How's it going, mate?
It's happening. I'm bored and I'm watching the game anyway, so I thought maybe I'll just come in.
Tremendous.
So, here
that's
I am.
my big nose, Stevie.
Certainly not.
The beak.
The beak.
But I was a good goal for Defoe.
Oh, aye.
Very. Oh, so Stevie, are you on Premier Sports or are you on any other means of this game?
I'm watching it live, but I'll let you call it. I mean,
Aye.
I'm just here for the banter. So
yeah, that's good, mate. That's good.
I'm Premier Sports at the moment.
Gordon, this is the first time I've watched a stream on something. Does the local Asian women in Glasgow sign ever go away? Well, it depends on what you're searching for.
Aye, it all depends on your search history, Sunshine.
Does that local Asian woman have a cock by any chance?
Well, that's just out of the question.
See you now.
Oh, shit. Stevie says Adam 1967.
Yes.
Yeah, Stevie, in fact, you commented on the post earlier on. So, what's your crack on what we're saying about Barker and that getting Foster? And what's the crack on everything else?
I mean, I'm all for everybody having their opinions and stuff, but Stefan was trying to say last night that Barkas and they were good signings, and then he goes on to say that Barkas was brilliant at EAK Athens and Ajeti was brilliant at Basel. But then my question to that was, what have they done in a Celtic jersey? And then he goes, "They've not had the game time." He said his argument was that they haven't had the game time, and I'm kind of like, but they've not had the game time then in my eyes because they're not good enough to get in the starting lineup in the first place.
You've got to work on the training ground.
So I just think that's what's let Celtic down. You look at Rangers in comparison. They've already had the flow there, and they've added to the forward line and Roof, and then they brought in Balogun, which was it's been a good signing for them as well. So they've made sure that they're covered in there.
Is that Itten? He actually looks quite a decent player. I just think Gerrard's done the right thing. Yeah, bring him on for maybe 25 minutes, half an hour, see what he can do. And he's done all right when he comes on. He's got a couple of goals. He's doing all right.
Aye.
But
he loves playing Motherwell, doesn't he? Ian loves playing Motherwell.
Yeah.
Cedric Eaton.
Yes, he does.
Oh, no. His last goal
he gave a penalty?
Is that a penalty to Rangers?
No, he's not. He's not.
You'll
see it now.
Walked off the pitch due to alleged racism to one of the players.
They've agreed to play the game on, by the way, to stand up to the racist abuse.
Have they?
Aye.
Oh, did you see the pictures and that of Bale attacking the boy? Aye. Did you see the game before it as well? I think he got stamped to the knee as well. Oh,
that is extra pleasing content. That is.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Show racism on the people's elbow.
Did you see the tackle there?
Oh yeah, the smack is down on racism. I did. But no, it's all set up nicely, but like I said, now for Rangers v Celtic in a couple of weeks.
Aye.
I don't
Aye.
see Cove getting back in.
I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to it.
But
So we've got 84 people in the chat. Feel free to leave a wee comment if you've seen anything really good over the weekend of the Scottish Cup. That'd be great. Hello, Christopher Haugen. How's it going, mate?
Aidan, what's your thoughts on Hearts draw for the next round?
Fuck you.
I had to do it once, mate. I had to do it once.
Aye, I know.
I had to do it once.
Aye.
Mate, that must have been so demoralising having your 18th the next day.
Oh, didn't I? Walk
And
into
then you
Leeds
had-
the next again day. Leeds
Then-
Academy.
and then you had like all these media interviews as well.
Aye, on my 18th birthday, I'm sitting on a phone call with somebody for STV News. What a save! Rebound, goal,
Goal.
roof,
Roof 2-0.
2-0 Rangers.
Poor play for Cove to give the ball away initially, though.
Oh no, that was brutal.
That
was amateur.
Put it in the channel.
But aye, it was funny because I was sitting on a phone call with Jamie Borthwick from STV, and I got a text on my phone. It's Sunday for the BBC. Want me to go on Sports Sound? So I'm like, I'm very sorry. I'll have to get back to you. I have to get back to you in half an hour. I'm on STV News now. it was a rather funny text they sent.
Aye.
It was certainly not the 18th I envisaged all these years ago, but it was a memorable one nonetheless.
Yep.
Callum Thompson says, Gogsy, you should start playing a goal song every time there's a goal. No, because
No.
I'd get a copyright. Brian Simpson says, hi, great win for Villa. Yeah, definitely after being 1-0 down on 60-odd minutes, Mitrovic scoring, but to come back, Trezeguet double and a goal for Ollie Watkins as well. Superb.
As a Newcastle fan, I'm pleased with that as well, because when Fulham scored, I was feeling the worst.
Ditto, Stevie, ditto.
You're a Newcastle man as well, then?
Aye.
Oh, never even noticed that. Too busy looking at all the maroon behind you, mate.
Aye, it's a Hearts, it's a half and half Hearts Newcastle scarf from a friendly a couple of years ago. You can't see the top, but actually you can now.
There you go.
Oh, it was a good goal, was it?
That must have been like
Yeah,
that must have been like the view you had when you fell that day.
Oh, shut up, you. But yet, to be fair, the view I had when I fell was just like my desk. It was
Oh, 3-0. There
somebody
we
put
go.
3-0. Roof
Yeah,
again.
It's got to be a possession now.
Suddenly, it is a rout.
Three goals
See,
in
the thing I hate the most about this is the way the commentator is like literally going, oh, and Rangers are ramping up now. Oh, wow. You're like, fuck's sake, man. Like, there's no cunt there. There's probably hardly anybody watching it. And it's just, yeah, you're playing Cove. Yeah, we understand.
Mate,
It's fine.
It's a job.
Nah, there's a way of shouting about it, though. It's a bit like Liam McLeod when he does the commentating on Sports Sound, man. I got to turn it off. See if he's commenting on Celtic.
Liam McLeod.
See if he's on commenting on Celtic. If Celtic score, it's all like, oh yeah, and then 2 seconds later, if it's the away team, you'll go, oh, it's a goal for Livingston. It's 1-1. Fucking be a bit more enthusiastic than you, prick. No?
Meanwhile, it's goal Celtic and all that shit.
Aye, when you're
Literally,
there.
Oh. Number 42, Callum McGregor.
like, it's
This
literally like,
light's fucking going up.
Oh,
every time, like, there's been a big moment for Celtic over the last 10 years, I can just associate it with Liam McLeod's annoying voice. Like, I thought Andy Walker was bad, but just listening to Liam McLeod, because he's the main commentator.
Mitch Megginson down that is rather pleasing content, I have to say.
It's just,
Not his biggest fan. Bassey probably flattened them.
Here's a story for you. So Kevin Clancy's the referee, right? So I'm driving in the bus down Gorgie, and he's outside the co-op crossing the road, and I didn't realise that same day, that same morning, he was refereeing the Livingston game, and he gave a penalty to the away team at the time. I didn't know this, and I'm thinking in the back of my head, only if I run that cunt down, eh?
Fucking hell, wow.
Jesus.
Wow.
Brilliant, wow.
Yeah.
Red card, Kermit.
It's time to go!
Dearie me, man. Did you speak up and try to hit him?
No comment, John.
Time to get right. Okay, no. Thoughts on the draw? We did a stream earlier on the draw, so if you want to watch that back after you've seen this, he's offside, by the way. I think.
Very, very, very happy. Very happy.
But yeah,
You're offside, no?
Scottish Cup? Overrated pish anyway. Never wanted 3 finals in a row. Never me. No chance.
Meganson did well there.
I was going to say, I got asked a question. I seen a question ages ago. Sorry, I just got a chance to touch on it, but somebody asked me if I think St Mirren will get into the semi-final. That'd be quite a good semi-final, wouldn't it? St Mirren v Motherwell, I'd take that.
I'd take that as well.
I'd take that. Get them back for next year. Put them at the American Poland round. That'll do me.
Oh.
That means we'll play them 4 times in 2021.
Shocking challenge.
In the space of 4 months.
Connor Smith, writhing in pain.
Dave's
That's
still
a
doing it,
point.
eh?
Michael
What's the fucking point in the film, man?
Edward, good luck with that then.
Edinburgh City can't get to the final because they got put out on penalties to Forth for Athletics. So no, none of my teams are in the Scottish Cup anymore.
Wouldn't be able to handle the nerves in a final against Motherwell. Stevie, you don't want us in the cup. Let's be realistic. I've got PTSD. Like Billy Mehmet won't shut up about it.
Was that that ridiculous 4-4 game at Far Park just before COVID?
It was the worst game of my
man.
life.
It was the worst slobber knocker ever.
I've never came away from a game feeling that was fucking brilliant, yet it's so fucking dreadful at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Did you not throw a 2-goal lead?
No, they went 4-1 up, and then we got back to 4 each. It went 1-1 each, they went 4-1, and then we go to 4 each, and then penalties.
Right.
But we battered them in extra time as well. Just couldn't score.
We were all over them from the 46th minute. They completely battered us in the first half, and then the second half, it was a game of 2 halves, and St Mirren did absolutely nothing after half time.
My mate Sean actually turned and said to me, they're going to throw away this 4-1 lead if we scored early in the second half.
They showed things in the first half that they had a few mistakes in them because Polworth scored that goal.
Aye. But we defensively, we were just a shambles, aren't we? Absolute
I hate
shambles.
Aye. The fact that we made 2 defense, we took off all our defenders and just went absolutely all out.
It was a pure Jimmy Calderwood number, wasn't it?
Oh, it was.
Get everybody on. Just forget tactics, just on you go.
It was strange because even everyone who was in my men's football team at university were getting invested in the game. Because Goggsy's a Motherwell fan. Oh, they're 4-1 down at half time. How shite are they? And etc. etc. And then I put a screenshot into the chat saying I've just put a free £5 bet on us to win the game, and then return £350 if it happened. And we got it back to 4 each, and everyone was going mental. And then, of course, we lost the game in penalties. Glorious failure. The most Motherwell thing to do is I saw Tony Watt balloon the ball over the bar from the penalty spot. just wait from Defoe there.
Oh,
That latest comment there.
Would you bring back, or would you back a proposition to bring alcohol back to Scottish football? No, because there's far too many idiots.
I would have it in every
Yeah,
game.
that's one thing I would say.
I
One
would
thing I
have it
would
in
say,
every.
yes, too many idiots. But sorry, Stewie. On you go.
Sorry, mate. I would have it allowed in grounds like they do in England in every game except derby matches. And saying that wouldn't make much of a difference. People go to derby matches already bladdered before they get in the stadium anyway.
aye.
But it's just obviously to avoid anything overspilling during the game because we don't want to see that. But if they can have it in the rugby, I think people are a bit more wise up here now. I'd like to think so anyway.
Didn't they have it in the seats? Just do what they do in England. They have it
No,
in the concourses.
no,
they have it in the private.
concourses.
You know.
Aye.
Yeah.
That's a
So,
fair
that's what I'm saying.
concept,
Don't have it anywhere near the seats, man. Like rugby. Rugby's strange, man. I went to a rugby match for a friendly one time, and we got 2 bottles of plastic Tennants. Got back to the seat, and you're sitting there going like this. This is mental, man. You know, such a different experience. So low key, so peaceful. People are having a drink, something to eat.
Neutral weekends, the lot is weird.
Aye.
There's not
Rugby's-
hatred I liking.
Rugby's too weird for me. There's too much merriment.
Yeah.
Aye, there's
Yeah,
not enough rivalry.
Like
No.
in rugby, they have fans mingling with opposition fans. I couldn't have that.
Yeah, that's a no for me. No.
Could you imagine them trying that at an open game?
There would be deaths.
Let's have a
Okay, mate. Yes.
let's have a social experiment.
Yeah. Goggs is only saying no because they wouldn't sell Copperberg. Probably that. It'll make the clubs a lot of money. Just don't have it in the seats.
Yeah.
People will
Nah,
still
I don't think it. I think the way that it's set up now is it's been that long since it's been reintroduced in a sense. It's the whole point of going before a match. I went to a couple of Blackpool games over the last maybe 2 years. I tried to go to more, but just not happened. And it's such a weird experience. The amount of people that leave their seat maybe 5 to 10 minutes before half time is unbelievable. And you think, I'm sorry, but I'm not. That's not the point. But that's their mentality though. They want to get down there, see the halftime scores, get a pie, check their coupon, check everything they need to check, and have a pint very, very quickly. And
honestly,
it's mental.
That's a pet hate of mine. See, even when I'm in the cinema, someone tries to walk past me while watching the film, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Can you not just wait till half time in the film or something? Or
Time in the film.
I
In half time in the film for fucking
Bobby Madden just appears in front of Voldemort like
No, I'm talking about when I went to see Lord of the Rings. The film was that long.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah.
No, but it's just I go to watch the football and I'm solely focused on the football. I don't care about anything else. I care about getting my pre-match pie, and then that's fine. But,
And you're vlogging as well, obviously.
Yeah, I'm vlogging as well, but mainly the football comes first. I'm watching the game, and then people walk past me about 10 minutes into the game. Where are you going?
Patterson.
What are they doing? Oh, great finish, Nathan Patterson. Very well done.
Oh, that'll be him getting a Scotland call up, by the way.
he should be in the Scotland squad though. But anyway, that's a discussion for another day. But he's good enough, he's old enough, get him in. Simple as that.
Aye. He has got a bright future, that boy.
That's what I say anyway.
I seen a comment just before that. Somebody asked, why do I hate St Mirren so much? Well, you've just answered your own question. I think a lot of people hate St Mirren. Trust me.
Half time in the film, aye. Right, okay, clip me on that, whatever, I don't care.
No, Gogs, you're right, mate. Yeah, there is certain movies that will do an interval period, like when you go to the panto.
On the discussion of football and alcohol, there's a sweet spot that you need to hit. If there's anybody that's going to be a bit older and there's no experience in a way they drunk yet, you need to get.
To be honest, I have not.
You need to get Aidan. You need to get drunk enough so that you can still remember the game, but the hangover's not kicked in yet. By the time you get back on the train, so you can keep drinking.
I didn't get hungover.
Oh well, I'm showing my age.
Scotland-England game. The Scotland-England game for me. Oh my God.
The Griffiths game.
Like that in my life. 10 o'clock in the morning in Edinburgh, having a breakfast, pint with a breakfast. Boom,
And it all
the way
began
through
from
the
there.
train to Glasgow. Yeah, oh man, what a night, man. Honest to God.
The Well Boys would cause too much trouble with alcohol in the stadia. Gogsy is unfortunately part of them. I'm not part of the Well Boys. Just because I sit a few rows behind the drummer and that doesn't mean I'm part of the same group. So
I mean, by association, Gogsy.
What?
By association.
By association.
Oh, Highlander's Ghost.
Bassie's fucking ginormous, man. It looks like Dolly Menga.
Halfway through the second kettle, bumping into Gogsy in the queue. Right, okay. Joseph says, I'm a tactical drinker and a sensible drinker.
Didn't ask.
Oh, sorry, Joseph. Oh. That will change here, and watching that pile of shit week in, week out, now you can drink. Gogsy's just wanting to bring the noise to the game. Aye, absolutely.
Bring the noise.
Bring the noise. The Well Boys won't be happy with you. I'm just saying that I've never considered myself part of the Well Boys. Can't wait for the restaurants to open at the end of the month. Have any of you got any reservations in already at a local restaurant? No, I've not. I don't really do that stuff anyway.
Nah, I'm not holding my breath on everything that's been promised. So.
With Liverton
heard.
and Beans, Motherwell quarter final this season. Bring on Hibs tomorrow, says Robbie. Craig Sill cuts his
that's not. No, let me button that. That's not nice, by the way. Read about Craig Sibyl's story. That's nah.
What is Craig Sibyl's story like?
He's got alopecia.
Is it?
It's a hair transplant. He's had it for 6 years now, I think. He lost all his hair. He started to lose his hair after he. I think it's a Scottish Cup actually. When Falker got to the Scottish Cup final, I think he started to realise that his hair was starting to fall out for just no apparent reason, And then Falkirk fans saved up money with him to get a transplant, So
nice. That's a good gesture.
Yeah, he's just going to have it. He can he can get hair down the side if he wanted to eventually, but I'm sure he just keeps an eye on it and shaves any wee tuft at the side and that, but nothing grows on the top.
Barcelona hotel bathroom and hallway reviews says, I thought the legal drinking age in Scotland was 12.
No, starting drinking age is about 6 when you start sucking your Guinness in a pub or something from your dad.
Callum Thompson says, that's a shame. I thought it was just a bad hair.
He's got his eyebrows tattooed on.
Wow.
Yep.
Do you play the Scottish fantasy football? Yeah, badly.
See, with me with fantasy football, I'm always right into it at the start of the season.
And then I forget about it, yeah.
And then it gets to a certain point and I'm just like, no.
I'm a bus driver. No, I am a bus driver. Yeah. Oh my God.
Who's this spanner?
Yeah, I thought the same and all.
Scottish Cup finals, May the 20th or 22nd? Yeah, May the
Yeah,
22nd.
Yeah.
Because the 20th is a Thursday.
Yep.
There's rumours circulating that Mino Raiola, is it, the agent of Erling Haaland and many other famous football players, had a meeting with Barcelona last week and requested 20 million for himself, 20 million for Haaland's dad, 30 million net per season for Erling Haaland, plus the transfer fee. So 70 million before they've even requested a transfer fee.
This is why I'm so into Scottish football. It's unbelievable because I can't deal with it anymore. See, growing up as a kid, you think the Premier League's all this high and mighty glory thing. It's just fucking shit, man. It really is.
Aye, I much prefer the Scottish football.
Yeah.
John Mitchell says, apart from Rangers and Celtic fans, what fans can piss you off the way they act when playing at your ground?
I'm not going to lie. There you go.
All of them.
I'm not going to lie. I had some really bad experiences at Tynecastle.
Yeah. When the old stand was there. See when the old stand was there?
Remember when they used to sit the home fans underneath the away fans, Aidan? Do you remember that?
Underneath, I do not know. I've only ever seen the away fans get the away stand.
The home fans used to be in the bottom tier at some point.
Who ever thought that was a good idea?
I was getting some. I don't want to repeat it, but I was getting some rude comments. But that's not a reflection on Hearts. I mean, every crowd get people like that. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. You find out
I'm
if they're
saying
from
all of them.
Scotland.
Just put them all in the same blanket.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Robbie, it doesn't matter. It's fine, mate. It doesn't matter about the haircut. It's all right. It's fine. It's a joke. It's fine.
Can't whack a full Roseburn. That sounds like a brand of wine.
Aye, it's the Roseburn stand. Sybil's only 25. What the hell? He's only 25.
Who?
Sybil.
Well, I thought he was about 40.
Yeah. We signed him when he was 23. So
I thought he was like about 30.
I know.
He's been about forever.
Been about like.
Oh no, he has.
Debut at 16, first team regular at 16-year-old.
Wow. It's all kicking off now since Barcelona hotel bathroom and hallway reviews. Can't wait to get off tonight. I'm going to crack open a nice bottle of Roseburn.
I'm going to use that when we go back to Tiny Man. You got all that famous stuff, huh?
Aidan's fizzing, man.
Why am I fizzing? I've
You go to the away game.
What's that?
Get a wee bit of merchandise and Roseburn wine in the away end, eh?
Jesus.
Get a wee stall at the side of the kiosks, man. Just go up to them and go, "Are you going that way?"
Aye, very good.
They hide it in cartons of Ribena, funnily enough.
And your pie that's nice and frozen in the middle, eh?
God.
Red hot round the outside and frozen in the middle.
It's when Jamie was saying it, man. There's not one pie is the same at Tynecastle, man. Like, he's so right what he's saying. Like, every time I get a pie, it's either stuck to the tin, literally. Like, you cannot.
Tynecastle pies aren't in the best now. They used to be brilliant, but I think we changed supplier.
Oh, aye. They used to be class because they came in the sort of wee cardboard wrapper.
Aye, they still do.
Yeah, they still do, yeah. Yeah, but before they used to be in the tin. Like all pies.
Like, it was a nicer pie when it was in the tin, but it would get stuck to the tin. Now the pie is free, but the pie is pish.
Like, I hate it when a pie gets stuck to the dish. I'd rather just have a napkin. So then I can just have 100% of the pie instead of just having like the bottom layer of pastry just stuck to 10. I know, Stevie, you dirty bastard. That wee grin there.
You dirty bastard.
Buddy Macintosh, you're dead.
You can't be here. You did.
I'm not dead now, but I'm here. And then he's
I
talking
know
about
that pain.
then he's talking about the toaster. And he's like, take a wee loan of it. Oh, brilliant. Love it. Love still
Who is this boy?
Who is what?
The latest comment. Who is this guy? I didn't even care what it's whatever his name is. He's fucking raging at Robbie, and Robbie's doing the exact same thing, man. And it's fucking priceless. Fishing rod. Woo!
I'm only wanting a box of Special K, David.
The less you know.
I can see Stevie's face is definitely typing in the private chat.
No, I'm not. I was just talking to a friend.
Yeah. Robbie Nelson said, Stevie,
Oh,
don't try to be
Bren.
up your ass, but love listening to you on the podcast. Football knowledge is top notch.
Thank you, dyslexic Robbie Nielsen.
Oh yes. It's becoming like a furnace in the comment section. What are you going to do, Joseph? Rise from the ashes like a phoenix. Caw-caw! Caw-caw! Yes, it's back. It is back and better than ever.
Best friend.
Forever and ever.
Oh my god.
Joseph Coyle on the order of the Peter a phoenix.
Just to tell yourself, or
You'll be in the furnace. God. Regrets, and that's a good laugh, isn't it?
A wee start on the latest comment there from Blair. Jordan Roberts has scored in the last 4 goals in the last 3 games, am I correct? Was it something like that?
3 goals in the last 4 games.
4 games. So he's now scored more than Hearts have ever won in the last 4. So, a guy that's on loan.
More
playing
goals than
better
Hearts have
football.
scored, actually. Cammy.
Well, whatever. Same idea.
Mate,
We're
you,
still fish.
Yeah.
Thank you,
mate, you hammered that. Christopher says you're all a group of spanners now. Pipe down, fuck's sake.
I can see a shadow on Stevie's screen leaning in.
I was getting brought up this year. Wait till you see this.
Ooh.
Big
Oh,
Masterton take a
Oh
that.
man.
oh yeah.
There's your dinner.
There is your dinner.
To me.
Anyway, I have got my tin of Tunnocks caramel wafers.
Oh, nice, son.
See how many I've got left? Not many.
Oh, Christ almighty.
You'd be caramel
It's
wafer
hard
biscuit.
on fucking like Mr. Blobby.
Mate, honestly, right? I'm not skinny for a lack of trying. Like, my metabolism's on crack. That's why.
Yeah, well, my metabolism went away when I started driving buses, put it that way.
I'm pretty sure Mitch Megginson's got about 160 goals in nearly 200 matches for Cove.
He's still a prick.
Yeah, I'm delighted with Motherwell's 4th and 5th round draws. I mean, it could be a lot worse.
I know, could be it. I don't want to get too excited though,
No.
because when you build up expectation, it's worse.
Yeah, you're right.
Still got to take Morton very seriously, and then see we'll go after that.
Mm-hmm.
I hope it's Hibs because Hibs always Hibs it.
Well, hey.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. What's your favourite away day? That's a good question by Robbie there.
Motherwell.
Yeah.
Motherwell
Yeah.
Hibs.
So often.
It's not so much the fact that you often ask it often, but see the thing is like I've been to so many grounds, even without in the SPFL. I've been on loads of junior grounds. I feel like when they're actually really busy and rocking, man, it's decent, man. I've been to a lot of Linlithgow Rose games, especially the Boness as well. That used to be feisty, man. That used to have fucking riot police and everything.
Oh, and it's Hadji getting subbed on at the break for Rangers. He replaces Stephen Davis.
Just what you actually be the Cove player, innit? How'd you come in on?
Imagine that.
Fucking hell.
Pigeon Milker says, Gogsy, I just wanted to say that I reached my account limit of 86 accounts. I think on my other email address, so I decided to create a new one.
Block him for that.
That's Golden Temple away.
Yep.
Martin Robertson.
I agree. I was so glad that Hearts got relegated because I didn't have to spend 30 quid on a ticket for Tynecastle.
Oh, good. Sorry about that time, man. I fucking loved it. So I think it was a Kelly game I went to with my pal. We were like that, whopping up to the wee kiosk at the end. They had 100 tickets left or something. And they were 28 quid. So I went up to it and the guy's like, 28 quid. I need bar, mate. There you go. So I come out, 2 tickets for the price of 1. So both in for free. Kelly beat Hearts that game. Free pies as well, because I took my pies back and got other pies free. Got to the pub, 3 pints on me too. Didn't have to pay a penny because I got the free ticket. What an away day that is.
Superb, mate.
And he's probably won as well.
They did win. Kelly won, aye.
Was it the Stuart Finlay game?
I think it was the game after. It was Alessio was there.
Oh, was it the game that Kelly won at 3-2 after going 3-0 up?
I think it was Burke scored. And,
Aye, that chip, aye.
Yeah. So that was a good game, like.
It was a shite game.
So,
4-0
did you go to Inverness Cali game in the Scottish Cup? I did last year, unfortunately. It was a good away day, though. It was one of the best ones, actually.
McAllister's coming on for Cove, number 13. Rory McAllister.
That's a name from the past. Former Peterhead and Bacon.
Peter Reid for Peterhead is dead.
There's a difference. You've got to see the maestro bit, man. What a player.
He's an absolute stalwart of the Lowland Leagues. Or the World Leagues.
He's a good example, but he got offered at Dundee United. He got offered at Dundee United. I think it was treble his wages or something he was on as a plumber or whatever he is. And he still refused, eh?
See, it's not all about the money.
He was quite happy playing part-time for Peterhead. They're paying good wages as well anyway for part-time.
Mm-hmm.
So what are we thinking for the final score?
6 now. Or 7, actually.
7. And that's your nephew, man.
What?
Oh, we nutmeg there.
Ole.
Aiden is clearly not acquainted with Flemmy's show.
Aiden.
Aaron, I said.
I said Aiden for a second. I was going to have an issue with that one.
I'm not that
I'm not, I don't watch Limmy that much.
No.
Because he's a tradesman in his own company.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what it was. I read about that before.
Was that who they viewed the song Superstar Tradesman? Haha. Sorry, that's fucking terrible. I'm ready to bed, boys. Good night.
Stephen, the door's there. The door's there.
I'm not going to walk to it. I'm not going to walk to it, so you can point to it all you want, mate. Look,
Well, just like wheel yourself towards the door then.
Just crawl like a slug. Crawl like a slug, boy. Crawl like a slug, boy.
I'm on a spinny chair, so I could technically, if I wanted to, roll out my door. If I felt like it.
You don't have to be posh to be privileged, eh?
Oh, I hope you need to see that comment, man.
I'm sitting here in one of these wedding numbers.
Yeah, Phoenix loving buffoon. Oh, that's good. Stupendous.
Are Cove Rangers semi-professional? I think they're professional.
Who's Schneef the Peef?
I've no idea.
Nah, they're all professional. Semi-professional comes under was junior level at one point.
You've all got to be possibly privileged. Jesus, Stevie.
We're only arguing. Where did Adam get in this argument? Have we argued?
No, they're talking about the comment section.
Right, stop arguing.
Oh. Right, there's a shot blocked. If you can't handle the heat, get to the kitchen. Or as I would say, you can't hack it, get your jacket. What a quote. So it's looking like it'll be an Old Firm in the next round of the Cup.
That'll be tasty. I'm glad. Get one of the two arse cheeks out the way.
Is there the way we can get both of them out, please?
Aye.
I completely agree.
It's like that still game thing. Aye. Don't know who to cheer for. Aye, they're both pricks.
Aye, it's essentially that, isn't it?
Aye, basically.
It's always like that, mate.
Yeah. Whenever I'm watching an Old Firm, I'm just thinking, like, if either team gets pumped, it's funny.
I think that's the thing. The fact they're so early in the rounds, they've got like.
Fucking hell. I didn't see the name.
Yes, man. What a name, man. I mean, it might just be CUM. It might be the name of his company. You know what I mean?
Aye, very good.
It's company. Aye, good one.
I didn't even mean that.
Sick.
The Funky Pigeon website for different kind of gift cards, is it?
Local Glaswegian MILF pigeons.
Local Glaswegian MILF.
Looking for love.
Don't Joseph will be tempted with that.
Instead of funkypigeon.com, it's fucky.
Fuckpigeon.com. Good one.
Alright, the door's right there.
It's time to go.
Jesus Christ.
I heard about the
R.I.P.
I heard about the party on there. Apparently, everybody's just winging it.
Oh God.
I had to do it. I know girls are fun.
I do. Great one.
Aye, good ones, Stevie. Good ones.
I actually think my partner's making even more depressed than Florida Rangers did tonight.
Aye, mate, brother.
Sorry, bro. I mean, brother. Sorry, bro.
Robbie Nelson, stop spamming.
Exception. Hell, man. Jesus.
We've taken a flying focus to yourself. You and Robbie Nielsen.
See, anytime I see that emoji, I know what it means, but in my head I'm like, let's show Stevie what he can't do with his hands. Straighten them.
All I think of is
Wait, this is me trying to tell.
when folk go like,
This is me trying to tell my brain to tell that horn to give you the finger. I'm actually trying to give you the finger with that horn in it. Why won't you work?
aye, Stevie can't do the best thing of all time.
That one, the wind it up, and then wind it back.
Aye. Meanwhile, Stevie just can hit it with the up, yay! Aye, Stevie, you can do that, so that's all that matters in life.
Yeah.
If you can give it an up, yay, then all is well with the world.
Straight out of the round 118 Phrasebrook.
Oh, that was one of the best nights streaming I've ever seen. Just sat there seeing that the bespectacled man giving it up, yay! Tremendous.
That was
Very funny.
The spectacled
Nope.
man.
respectful.
Patterson turns his man for a sausage supper. Hadji falls in his arse, and Cove get the ball away.
Looks like he got tackled.
Joseph, tell it to the judge, snail the beast.
BBC Burleson.
BBC Burleson, snare the beast.
Oh,
Have got
good save.
Have got a win. Textbook answer of the beast. I think society's had enough of this menace. Beast Wrangler, snare the beast.
John Mitchell says, Stevie, I see you don't try and open sweets anymore.
No, I just chew through the wrapper mood, John.
That's the flavour.
Chew through the wrapper.
My arse is like a recycling system. I just shout out paper, mate.
The game is gone. The game is gone. Fucking hell.
See, I really want to look great mind just brand and just, you know, when you've been mongoed. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Because that would just be like my Tinder profile photo. and then that's all it would be in my bio.
Jesus, I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that.
What's happening? You give the disabled boy a bit of chocolate and he gets hyper. Somebody give him his meds.
Christopher says, the world's most expensive paper shredder.
Someone's popping.
I can't deal with this.
5 minutes to Camden.
We didn't ask her. Oh, hell's bells. A sweet picture is like a Rubik's Cube to Stevie.
Fucking comment section.
Yeah, you should see it when I put pastels and try and get the colours together.
Wait, if it's use your mouth and kind of spin it with your working hand. You like open it and go like twist the light bulb, Ken.
Yeah.
Or would that work?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Well.
Incoming in the private chat.
Oh, here we go. Yes. Where's my man's pollen? Oh, this I have to see.
Oh.
What did you think?
True story. Like what horn?
Jesus.
I'm not even going to say what about it. I'll even comment on it. I'm not going to.
No, let's not.
Aye, let us not.
What's happening, Daddy? It's nice to get Giants. Remember,
Jesus. Oh, the passing, the moving, the tempo.
He's the biggest wanker I've ever met in football.
That comment, Joseph is going to punch a hole in
Oh no. Gogsy, pigeon milk meat, unlimited power.
Oh my
Nick of that.
God.
Oh. I can't even deal with this. Back on the Twitter I go.
Oh, it's been a good stream so far.
Oh, it's fantastic.
If I need to go to the toilet, I'm going to piss myself at the next joke, so.
Another chance here for Rangers. And another good block.
1-0 Brighton against Man U. Jesus.
Oh my.
Oh yeah.
Fucking results just keep getting worse from
Welbeck.
Newcastle, don't they?
Welbeck, oh my.
Danny Wilfred,
Former
the
team.
scenes. Bet you Louis Van Gaal's regretting not letting him go. Louis Van Gaal's Red Army, remember that?
Louis Van Gaal's army! Louis Van Gaal's army! Is Grealish still not fit?
82 more usernames to go, says Christopher Haugen.
Oh dear.
Yeah, JM, we know it's 4-0 to Rangers. We're watching the game. We're actually doing a thing called a watch-along to the game.
Believe it or not, we actually are covering a game of football here, even though...
No, wait a minute, JM, if you see it's 5-0, you'll see it before us, so don't tell us. No, you won't see it before me, but... Anyway.
Cheers, Callan. Appreciate that comment. Gogs, I'm buzzing for when fans are
When do you
back.
think we're actually going to be back, boys?
What was that, Ian?
When do you actually reckon we're going to be back in the grounds?
I think first game of next season we'll be back, mate.
For the
Aye,
Betfred Cup.
I'm hoping for that.
I reckon what they're going to do is, for friendlies, they'll be behind closed doors still.
Aye.
But
Because they're friendlies. It's like there's literally... I mean, if we can attend them, I'll happily go. But like,
I think everybody would go if they could at the minute.
aye, that's the point.
Any game people would be like, right, I'm there.
yes, Trips. I have quite a few ideas for the return of vlog content.
It's weird. Like when I think about it, the last time I was in a stadium, I was still vlogging on my phone, and now I've got like a proper camera, like proper editing. It was weird. Like my video productions kind of went up in the year and a bit.
Yeah,
It's just a strange one because I actually in lockdown. I was watching a lot of old videos and thinking, oh my Christ, they're bad. Well, not bad, it's just like what they were back then. But it's just, you're still thinking like imagine we'd been able to attend games like this season. Like all the videos that could have been made.
Yeah.
I'm quite glad that I've been able to do this and kind of ease myself into it.
Aye. Like,
you know what I mean?
the only positive thing is, Cedric Keaton's getting subbed on. Like the whole live streaming thing, I wouldn't have thought myself of being a streamer ever before COVID hit, and now I've appeared on countless ones on here, ones on my own channel. It's like, aye, it's been good in that sense, but it's just I'll be glad to never stream a game again. I can't wait to get back.
I mean, we sort of had to go down this path because, like, what else did we have to replace the emptiness of the vlogs?
It's sink or swim. Because like, if we could have easily said, "Oh, like, I will not make videos until we're back in grounds," that's a whole year of nothing. Like you have to find ways to keep yourself on it.
Yes, I have done vlogs at Tannadice for Motherwell. But the thing is, when I started doing vlogs, I think I've done one Motherwell vlog at Tannadice. We beat them 3-0.
Was that the Scottish Cup game?
No, it was the season Dundee United went down because that was the.
I'm pretty sure it was one of the first videos I watched of yours back in the day.
Because we won the game 3-0. Scott McDonald scored twice and Stephen McManus scored as well. Because we only played Dundee United once at Tannadice that season because we went into the top 6. And I think it was the season Dundee United went down.
If it was 15-16, that was the year they went down.
Yeah, it would have been. So, yeah, because of Dundee United's absence, we've only played Tannadice with fans once.
I've never actually been to Tannadice.
Great.
What's your most viral vlog / Oh, come on.
He knows it. He just wants you to say it.
I'm not going to say it.
Can I touch on Robbie's comment?
What was that? Stevie, will you ever start vlogs? Would be Min's fans' point.
The whole premise of my channel is to be going to games and vlogging and reviewing disabled facilities. That's the whole premise of my channel. is I think se maneira, camisa se maneira. He's just seen that as somebody was saying about Bob's knee. Look at that boy's knee. Fucking.
Yeah, I never saw what happened to his knee.
That's a bad thing, mate.
You don't see that, like, you see the highlight?
I saw the replay, but I still didn't know where to look.
Oh man, he's literally like when he's went down for the thingy, he's got caught in the turf, but instead of like kind of letting go, his knees kind of like bent too far.
Hyperextended knee.
I think it's the opposite way about. I think it's went fucking backwards, man.
Oh no, that's a fear. That's a dry book. That is.
Oh, it's went too far or some sort. I don't know.
Stitches it.
You ever banged your knee off with a bit of furniture?
Aye.
I'll
I
show you
hate
my
that.
knee in the group chat. I dislocated my knee about 7 years ago.
Where is my stick?
That's a sight to see, that one, by the way.
Christopher Haugen says, all depends on when vaccines get rolled out. I think football will be one of the very last things to go back to normal.
Nah, this is it. You'll have no football to go back to if they don't open up.
Yeah, Jordan White scored against Motherwell for Barrow in a friendly. Mind that game. That was a great trip. I really enjoyed it. It was a. I think I started the day about 9 o'clock in the morning, and then got back. Or I was staying over in Motherwell. We got back about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. It was great. And then the next day, I went to Elgin City against Celtic reserves in a testimonial match. Travelling non-stop.
I remember like it's a weird concept. One of the last games before COVID, I was at Edinburgh City's match at home at Albion Rovers at 3 o'clock, and by 7:45 I was at Falkirk away by Hearts. Like 2 games in the one day. When will that ever get done again?
I've done that. I did a wee trip with Adam Oliver. It was a Saturday that Motherwell weren't playing. We did Middlesbrough versus Derby at 12:30. And travelled across to Leeds for the 7:30 game or the 5:30 game between Leeds and Nottingham Forest. Both games Kimar Roof scored for Leeds.
My profile pic is Goggsy crying. Pish opinion and pish pattered well.
Get over it, man.
Goodness me. Are you coming on the stream tomorrow for us for the Dixie Deans game? The Queens, the Terrabins, the Dixie Deans. Tomorrow's just going to be filled with only excuse references. Marching On Together is a fantastic fan chant for Leeds United.
Marching on together.
Seeing that live, that was pretty special. It was spine tingling.
Ellen Road's on my bucket list actually. It's proper good ground.
Oh, Ellen Road.
The stand behind the goal looks mental.
The only thing I would change about Ellen Road is the accessibility for public transport. Because we literally had to get a taxi from the town centre, city centre. Sorry.
Worse than Hamden.
Oh, it's worse than Hamden. Hamden, at least you've got the train station.
The train.
Sure.
But Ellen Road, it's so out of the way. Like, you can see probably about 2 miles in the distance the main railway line, but it's just hellish to get to.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm. Aye. Of course. And of
Let's
course,
chew the fat part.
Got the kind of vaccine thing that somebody else said. I can't find it anymore. Do you think you have to show proof of a vaccine to get in? I've got my things and views on stuff, but I don't even think that that's going to come to the case, because if we don't have enough vaccines supposedly for the under 50s, how can they just imaginally not open things up without people getting vaccinated? It doesn't make any sense. It needs to get to a stage where if a supermarket can still stay open throughout all of this, how can you not be outside for an hour and a half at a football match? It baffles me. It always has at the start as well.
Hampden isn't bad for public transport. There is a bus stop directly outside it with 2 train stations at either side of the stadium.
Nah, that's not what I'm meaning. That's not what I'm meaning. It doesn't matter. I don't.
Willie
I don't
Gibson
live
will have
in-
Martin
in-
Boyle in his
in-
pocket tomorrow.
Wonder if Willie Gibson will offer anybody a square goal tomorrow.
Aye, first Boyce, then Halliday.
You know, I'm really looking forward to the game tomorrow.
Well, there's a bit of added interest from your point of view now.
I could have a drink post stream. I mean, I've got to be away for Scran, but I'm more than happy to. Well,
Why should students got vaccinated first, Joseph? Elaborate.
Aye, that
Why should
I
anybody?
look forward to seeing an elaboration of this point, Joseph.
Aye, Joseph, why?
Tell us why.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. I'm
What's
23
he
year
said?
old. I'm not
Wow,
going to
wow,
anything
wow,
soon.
wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. How the fuck can you say that? How can you say that?
I'm away to watch The Office. On to the final season. Enjoy, mate. All right, Sean, how's it going?
Alright, Sean.
Saturday Beaton.
Wow.
Look at Willie Gibson the wrong way. You will be getting started on. Don't mess with Sir Willie Halliday, you prick.
Stevie, what were you saying? What you saying? What was that?
Joseph.
How can you say that? What was it?
Joseph was saying
Alright.
that he thought the students should have been vaccinated first. Just
Why?
an absolute,
Aye.
just an absolute fucking. That's just a selfish, fucking ludicrous comment, if you ask me.
Completely agree. But then again, I'm not a student right now, so
Even if I was, still, you know what I mean?
that was a
I still don't
Um,
understand.
just push me. Wait, I'm fortunate enough to have already had me. But we're all just fed up now, aren't we? We're all just
Oh, aye.
sick to the back.
Shoot!
Oh, good
Shot.
The game's
Just
sort
like
of
you can go, as I
died
said,
down.
you can go to the supermarket and all that, and you're watching games on TV. These guys are going about doing their normal business, getting still paid highly for the football, and we're sitting in the house every day or at work. When come home, can't they fuck all? It's just
Aye.
enough's enough. No,
See in White, I know this is a football team, boys, but since we're on the topic, see in White, I think probably my disability prepared me for that wee bit, because at this time would I just sit in the house anyway. Do you know what I mean? So
Aye.
I think I'm in like a fortunate position to have been alright. I found the first lockdown alright. The second one, like see for Christmas onwards, it's been a slog. It's been an absolute slog.
The thing is, I'm like, I was prepared for it a wee bit as well because, I mean, it meant that I could just get on with my YouTube stuff and YouTube gives me an excuse not to do nothing. So I've always had that. So it's a good thing. And the fact that I got back to work within about 12 or 13 weeks, I was actually quite happy about. Means that I wasn't getting cabin fever on the gaff.
Aye, but Sean, if you do that, then you're just risking where older people die. That's just my take on it. You know what I mean?
get the vulnerable old people vaccinated and then take it from there.
Aye. Thank fuck Joseph and Sean are running about the country.
I'm just glad I was vulnerable enough to get my first jab, so there we go.
Aye, don't rub it in, Gogsy.
I'm not rubbing it in, mate.
My mum and dad got theirs last week. I'm right at the bottom of the pile, so I'll be waiting. When's it like? Oh, the end of July or something.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Just imagine, Aaron, right? You're turned away from a football stadium because you're too young to have received your jab yet.
I'll be spewed.
That was just, oh man, no, I didn't even fucking go there.
Sorry, you can't come in yet because you're 18 and you've not had your jab.
But my pal, who's 17, can
And
go
it's
in.
vulnerable.
Ludicrous.
Here's another thing. What about footballers? I've always said this at the start of all this. That's the thing that baffles me, right? These guys are going
Gogs,
everywhere, doing
block
whatever.
required in the chat.
Yeah. Well, in my opinion, footballers should have, see as it's professional sport, footballers, for what they're doing right now, I think footballers should have got a jag anyway as well.
Gogsy, you might want.
Aye.
Yeah, you might want to go in the comments.
Aye.
Yeah,
You might want to.
I've tried my. I've tried to. Yeah, it says an error occurred. Try refreshing the page. I think someone else has tried to ban him. Hello, Kirsten. How's it going?
You don't need to keep apologising, Joseph. I just don't agree with what you said, that's all.
You're allowed to disagree with someone.
You don't have to have an opinion, I just don't share it.
Aye, no bad, Kirsten, no bad.
Just plodding along as usual.
Yeah. Surviving.
Great tune, by the way, if you've not heard it, by Bastille. Very relatable in these current times.
What one?
Surviving by Bastille.
Love that.
Very good tune.
They were class live at least. Class.
I've yet to go see them.
You're following Nobbend.
Alright then.
See, that's contradicting yourself, Shawnee. That's the fucking problem. Tests aren't going to be around forever. You're not going to exactly just keep saying that you have to get a test all the time, because it's just going to cause the case of the flu doesn't exist and that kind of shit, man.
But I think he means because football players were getting tested every week, so that's why they didn't take it.
Yeah, but that's what's the point in that then. We can't afford to keep testing players. It costs us 140,000 for the whole season to get
but while we can afford it, they can wait.
They can afford to get the vaccine, surely. But
they're not exactly of any risk, are they? They're athletes.
Well, athletes contract it and are ruled out through getting COVID.
That's true. They pass it on to other people. That's true, but you can say that for anybody.
Kirsten says, "Aye, Cammy, you're talking shit."
Class.
Stop jumping in
Not
the
expected.
bandwagon.
Oh, Hadges away. Oof. Aye, this game's in dog meat second half, isn't it?
Aye, game's been done since the first half.
Aye.
Just surprised they didn't add more goals, to be honest. They've
Right,
not really had any
Hadges been
clear
anonymous.
chances.
Dynamo
What do you think of
Dressing have
the
been testing
players
for
have a
3
big
years.
match?
Impressive, because COVID's been about for 3 years. So Kenneth Aitchison, you're talking out of your arse.
I'm not jumping on any bandwagon. I'm just speaking on behalf of 56 people in this chat. 57 now. Hey.
Alley.
Puente Gary Kennedy.
Testing for steroids and testing for COVID are two completely different things, you muppet.
Factoid.
Right. Patrick makes a good point. I've got a haircut booked for the 8th and I am buzzing for that because you can't see it on camera, but the back and the sides are an absolute shambles.
I can't believe you have so little hair and yet you're already planning for a haircut.
It's not so much a haircut, it's almost like getting it done properly so it doesn't grow back all wonky like it has done so far. Because again, you can't really see the side properly, but like my dad was cutting the sides in lockdown, but I told him to leave the top. So the sides are alright, but it's kind of like goes like down. It's very weird. It's a strange one.
So what
Oh.
convinced you to go bald?
Because the announcement back then we're going to go back into lockdown after Christmas. Bear in mind, I had hair down to here, and I had my blonde in, so I was half blonde and half normal. And I thought, if I'm locked up for 3 months, by the time we're out of lockdown, it'll be like ridiculous, like whatever it was. So I'm like, sack that. I'll shave it all off and grow it back, so my hair comes back at a decent length and its normal colour when we're open back up again. And it's
Planning ahead.
again. I was very forward thinking.
I'm getting
also-
straight
the
outside
blonde.
to pop a wheelie when we get out, man. That's the first thing I'm doing.
Oh, really?
I mean,
I'll use your heat as a speed bump, my boy.
Use your head as a fucking speed bump, my boy.
The classic Stevie Wilkes line. Can you imagine Aaron with that Ibrahimovic barnet? Well, custom. I grew my hair in the first lockdown, and I could actually tie it back.
I just seen Barnett and Ibrahimovic in the same sentence, and folk custom was suggesting a transfer a little bit.
Let was a week-long bender, and that one happens. Sit then.
Oh, brilliant. Or Aaron with the bonnet like Carlos Puyo.
To be fair, right? See, when I had get your hair like Eddie White. Well, us do that. I've got Eddie White's hair.
Yeah. There we go. Both the lads, I'm going to the toilet. I'll let you talk amongst yourselves. Don't cancel the channel while I'm away. Please.
Sabotage.
Guys, Goggsy here, and welcome back to Pass the Mic. That's not bad. That's not the worst impression.
And it's live!
And it's live. Hey guys, Goggsy here, and welcome back to Pass the Mic Live. We are joined by Cammy. How you doing, Cammy?
Alright, Aaron, how's it going, big man?
I'm not too bad yourself. And we're also here with Stevie Wales. How you doing, Stevie?
I'm alright, mate. You're looking less spotty today.
I know, mate. It's me. I've got significantly less hair as well, but you know what? We'll do it anyway. Come on, Noel.
Is that when did you get a pair of specs?
I don't know. I can't keep this up any longer. Fuck this.
Oh, fucking hell.
No my best, no my worst.
No, man. This game's been boring.
I can't wait for when football comes back. Like, when I started the podcast with my pals and that, like we didn't expect like anything to happen. Like people have been commenting and that. So it's like when we get back to like we were hoping to go in like pubs, do certain things, get other fans, do different things at clubs maybe. So yeah, it should be good. Like
Anyway, have I missed anything?
You have not.
just ain't utter piss at you. But anyway,
Aye. Aside from that.
Adam, why do you always write my name in capital letters? It's always
Stevie.
Stevie,
Stevie.
It's like it's like my legs don't work. I'm no deaf. You don't need to shout at me. I mean, I can see.
If anything, it improves your hearing. I'm Frankie, no Stevie. Random thought. Remember Kenny Miller? Kenny Miller was the Livy manager. Oh wow!
Thank you to the man on Clyde 1 yesterday who thought Avril Lavigne was Craig Levine's niece. Happy Easter to you.
What? Really? Did that really happen?
Yes,
Is that the same guy that fought Anthony Amy with Scottish manager?
probably was.
I was
Hey, cheers for stopping by, Kenneth. Thank you.
The Queens, the Avril Lavignes.
The Craig Levines. Scott Wright offside.
We had a debate on the
The
vaccine.
Navy Marines.
We just had a debate on the vaccine.
Honking latrines.
The COVID vaccines.
Mental to think they got to that stage though. Like, what, fucking 3 lockdowns and God almighty, man.
It is weird thinking, right? We are living through the fattest 20 mark modern studies question of all time. And take that with someone that's doing higher modern studies just now. It ain't pretty, it ain't nice. Like, something funny, Gogre.
Oh,
Thank you.
I appreciate that.
Da-da-dee-dum, dee-da-dee-da-dee-da-da-da.
Dee-da-doo-da.
Scotty Arfield has done absolutely nothing since he came on.
Talking about guys taking a wage for fuck all is Greg Stewart.
Gogsy, I really want to know what you've seen because you're finding something absolutely hilarious and I've got no clue what
It was just, it was just. Custon said, "Fucking hell, this is going to be an advanced higher history essay in about 50 years or so. Unlucky kids of the future."
No, like, I think I've got it bad just now, right? Because, like, they'll have people learning about, like, the COVID era as a topic, right? Think about the last year. Think about how much shite they're going to have to cover. Like, lockdown 1, 2, and 3. Anti-vaccine people, the public riots, the whole Rangers, COVID, whatever. Like, think
I
about
doubt
how
that.
Relegated in the courtrooms.
I doubt that'll win history classes. So Rangers had a party in George Square.
and not for the first time Glasgow Rangers will be consigned to the History Channel.
Aye. Oh man. Oh.
Well, Logan he made his debut yesterday at Canberra. He actually played very well. He was probably my man of the match apart from Craig Gordon.
What the? Oh, please hear
want that
more.
COVID, man.
Oh,
It's a COVID, man.
Explain the COVID-19 pandemic in its fullest form. 3,000 words minimum.
That's going to be an absolute bastard.
That's a stinger.
It's an absolute ring stinger.
Brora will be the first time
the
that's
word
dropped.
shite 3,000 times.
Reword the heart song. Shite, glorious shite.
Oh, that's a lovely bit of play.
Oh.
Intricate play there by Rangers. Just couldn't find a final pass. Go to work, don't go to work, stay at home. No, don't stay at home. Fuck off, Boris.
Stay home. Protect the NHS. Save lives.
Please remember to wash your hands.
Yeah, remember when the whole thing started and Premier League footballers in a stadium of 50,000 people were going into like full-on contact sport, but they never shook hands pre-game.
Yeah, I remember that. It was hilarious, man. That was absolutely pinnacle of what was happening.
Stupendous. That was back when nobody knew what was going to happen.
Explain the reasons behind the stem of COVID-19. 20 marks. Bats.
What is Morelos raging for?
Bats.
Hear what else is going to be funny? It's going to be like pub quizzes as well. It's going to be like stupid things as well.
Oh, yeah. Damn bats.
By the way, this has been the longest, shortest season ever.
Oh, it has.
It's a
not saving the NHS.
That is such a
We're not saving
contradiction.
the NHS. That's like... What the fuck, man?
Sing happy birthday twice.
Oh, aye.
Explain the effects of the COVID pandemic and its full extent to the people of the UK and around the world with 22 marks.
Death.
Cammy, have you had Edinburgh smashing your bus windows? Nah, mate. I kind of work in Livingston mostly from the buses, mate. So.
That should be a yellow card there.
What item the supermarket is run out of because the public are stupid? What was that all about? COVID doesn't give explosive diarrhea. At least up to my knowledge, I've not had it yet. Touch wood.
Right, cheers, John Mitchell. Thanks for stopping by.
everything is made in China, unfortunately.
The heavens have opened in Govan Hill.
Oh, excuse me.
You're not going to shite your lungs out because you've got COVID. Oh, hell's bells, man.
I'm not gonna lie, a guy at the work had COVID and he's came back like 3 stone lighter, man. Looks like a totally different person.
Which SPFL team made an embarrassment of themselves after the COVID-19 pandemic finished the 1920 season early? 2 minutes plus.
I don't really think any team did. I think it was mostly SPFL and themselves.
Aye, just every single team.
Aye, didn't they have a statement league?
They did have a statement league.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Who were top of the
Yeah, I
league?
think was it
They should have called that the state of that league. Instead of statement.
State of that league.
What could state that? State that.
Look at the fucking state of this place.
John Abika.
Oh my God.
Brilliant.
Oh my God.
The best derby, aside for the Old Firm, Edinburgh.
No,
Good night, Irene.
Dundee derby, mate.
Yeah,
I could put the Edinburgh Derby in Scotland up there, but in terms of quality on the pitch, it's been shite the past couple of seasons. Like the amount of
Yeah, it's an
fucking
awful
0-0s
derby.
and 1-0s and in
It's
terms of
not
atmosphere, that's all right.
versus Bonus United.
Edinburgh City versus Spartans. It never gets played because Spartans are perennially low in league.
My arse
City
is
Spartans
trembling.
is intense, by the way.
Shawnee Boy says everyone in Edinburgh would have been vaccinated. They're experts with needles, are they not?
Ha ha, you're funny.
Renfrewshire derby. Right, okay.
Oh,
Listen, most of the derbies outside Old Firm are
get the Milford versus Wales. There's a shot on goal.
You know, look at the Highland derby the other night there, man. That was one of the best games of football I've watched for a long time, man.
It was very good.
Yeah, I know Sam. I know Sam quite well.
3 minutes of stoppage time here at Ibrox.
I'm on the Fife derby. Fife derby was great on Tuesday night there.
Yeah, that's another one as well you kind of forget about over the years.
Mm-hmm.
Fraser, fuck off.
It would be if you support my bid. What's the best scenery at an away day? I think Alloa was quite good scenery wise.
Brecon, the hedge.
Brecon, you've
Hands
got
down.
head.
Aye. See, to be honest, right,
But
when I'm at
Albion is cracking. You get a great view of the house.
aye, but when I'm at the football, I don't really look for scenery. I'm more
I'm
focused.
normally looking at the goals, to be honest with you.
I'm
Yeah,
focused on the
usually
game.
I'm just wanting Motherwell to do well.
But still, I can get why you might have
Yeah.
asked it.
Ewan Starr says Dumbarton. No, Dumbarton's a
Aye. If you're watching Hearts,
Oh.
you're looking for everything to distract you from what's on the pitch.
The battle looks quality, even though the rock's behind the stand and you can't see it.
Aye.
That's fucking brilliant. That.
Aye. Yeah, you can stand on the rock and get a free ticket.
Yeah, I know. You can pay like, what was it, £3-4 to go up or something, and you can watch the game for none.
Or you can just go into the one stand at Dumbarton and go to the pub. Sorry, the pub. Aye. It's been a long day, boys.
Evidently
Yeah.
so.
Been a long weekend.
Scottish football grounds are very unique in every way. Like from
Aye.
the highs to lows, man. They've always
That's
got
how-
something different, you know?
That sounds like what my mum used to say to me when she didn't want me to feel bad about being disabled. But you're very unique.
Oh, hell's bells.
Fucking hell.
I'd feel bad to laugh about that.
You're dying, but
I
You
know.
said it. Just fucking laugh. I've never seen a disabled person fucking take the piss out of themselves so much in my life.
That's Stevie's forte.
I'm not 40, I'm only 27.
Oh.
Must admit, he got you there big time, right? That was good.
He did.
Oh wow, brilliant.
Oh my god.
Hector and Bianco says, you're a special little guy, Stevie.
That's full time for me anyway.
Yeah.
Oh god. Stevie should do stand up, no pun intended. Well, there was one issue with that.
Does the stage have a ramp?
No, but your mum's got a stand lift.
Somebody said he could ramp up the atmosphere with his patter.
Oh, anyway, on that note, it's full time.
It's full time. Rangers 4, Cove Rangers 0 to set up an Old Firm tie in the next round. Wow. We're going to have a very action-packed week in 2 weeks' time. But anyway, thank you very much to everyone in the chat for coming on and watching us chat absolute beans for the last 2 hours or so. Also, thanks to Aaron for making a rare appearance, Cammy as well for coming back on, and Stevie for the late substitute appearance. And on that happy note, I've been your host, Goggsysaan. I bet you'll see you. We'll be back tomorrow for Queen of the South versus Hibernian in the Scottish Cup round. And we'll see you later, guys. Drive safe.
Drive safe.